I have already opened this month's box. Like I said, it was a rough month, and I just kind of tore into it like an ape. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Winter is the poops. Let's just start this off by saying it. Winter is the poops. I've been having a rough couple of weeks lately, basically ever since Christmas. I think it was the high from Christmas, and now it's kind of like getting into like, oh, now we're in winter time, and winter is hard. Winter is very, very difficult, especially here in Wisconsin. So that's kind of why I haven't been filming a whole lot recently. I mean, I've done a lot of like pre-recorded videos, which is the stuff that I've been posting recently, but it's just been really hard for me to get motivated to edit and motivated to film and even motivated to paint my nails. It's been a little bit rough. Trying to get things centered and zen once again, and what better way to start to reset the whole clock than with SquareHue. SquareHue is a nail polish subscription service where for $21 a month you can get 3 full-size nail polish bottles, or you can pick a 2-bottle subscription box for $16. SquareHue is now releasing their polishes before you get them in the mail, which is overall a very good thing, because now for the 2-bottle boxes you can actually pick which polishes you want in the box instead of just getting whatever 2 they decide to put in your box for you. So if you want to see what next month's colors are, I will leave my affiliate link with SquareHue down below. Also, you can use my code that I will leave down below as well. Also, I wanted to mention very briefly that this box was given to me for free for review from SquareHue, so I just wanted to say thank you, SquareHue, very, very much. So 2017 is going to start a new theme for SquareHue, and that theme is dense. For January's box, we are dealing with Tango. This is the card. We have our inspiration picture here, and then we have a sidebar where we can do live swatches of the polishes we received in our card. Now, inside the box, we have our 3 polishes right here. In this month's box, we got a jelly holographic glitter and 2 kind of shimmery foily. Let's talk about that jelly holographic first, because it honestly grabbed my attention the second I opened up the box. This polish is called Prada. It is a candy orange that is just chock full of holographic glitters that in the bottle it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, unfortunately for me, I was not a fan of the formula of this polish one bit. It was very, very thick, very, very gloopy. It worked really, really nicely as a topper. With it being a jelly, you can build it up if you want to get opaque coverage. I was not a fan of it because I had to use 3 coats to get that accomplished, and the layers were so incredibly thick and just gloopy that it kind of just, it felt really heavy on my nails. I am not one that is sensitive to like nail polish on your fingernails. I know there are a lot of people out there that the main reason they don't like wearing nail polish is because it feels heavy on their fingertips and on their fingernails. And like, I had never understood that until I wore this polish. Even though I'm not a fan of wearing this polish on its own, I think it is a beautiful topper. Really, really fun. So the next polish from the SquareHue box is going to be Media Luna. This is a gorgeous sapphire shimmer polish. It is labeled as a shimmer on the card, and it is fantastic. It is this deep royal blue sapphire base with tons of blue and silver shimmers running through it that gives it a really nice satiny kind of sassy feel. I loved this polish a whole bunch. The formula was so awesome to work with. It is a solid 2-coater. I feel like you could definitely walk away with 2 coats and you'd be completely happy. I was in love with this polish mainly because of the finish when it dried. When this baby dried, it had the most shiniest, glossiest finish I have ever seen from SquareHue. It is so glossy and so just shiny and gorgeous. I absolutely adored it. I didn't even need a shiny top coat on it because it was just so shiny and glossy all on its own. I will say though that putting a matte topper on this is so exquisite. I adore these satiny shimmers from SquareHue because when you add a matte topper to it, it becomes a velvety, luxurious goodness that is just absolutely divine. This is definitely my favorite from this month's box. It is just, the color is spot on, the formula is fantastic, and it's just heavenly, absolutely heavenly. The last bottle that we have from the SquareHue January box is Golpe, and it's what I'm wearing on my hands right now. It's labeled as a shimmer, but I kind of want to say it's more of a foil, little metallic. It is this really beautiful kind of dusty like grayed out periwinkle, and it has like tons of these silver foil glitters running through it to make it super, super sparkly. The formula on this one was actually pretty good. I was able to get it completely opaque in 2 coats, and I think it's a fun color. I think it's really, really nice and very cool toned and very, very on point for January because it's a little bit moody, it's a little bit like cold, and it's just kind of steely. Really, really adored it. However, as a full color manicure, it just was a little bit too dull for me and a little bit too much of a blank canvas. So I paired it with a maroon polish from China Glaze, and it absolutely is gorgeous. I don't think I would actually wear this polish all on its own on my fingernails. I think this is a great one for nail art, a great base for stamping, a great polish to stamp with. This is a great color to combine like jewel tones with and to really get a nice contrast between deep, rich colors and then this nice blue steel gray. So much fun. So all in all, I'm kind of about this box. I absolutely adored this orange polish in the bottle. It looked so cute in the bottle, but once I applied it to my nails, I was just super, super disappointed with the formula. I probably won't be reaching for it that often because it's really only genuinely a topper for me. And then dealing with these shimmers, I probably won't use Golpe that much either. Like I mentioned before, I don't think I would ever wear it as its own color, mostly because for me, it's just not an inspiring color. This one though, Media Luna, is absolutely fantastic. I loved this polish. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. The formula is flabbergastingly good, and I'm just all about this. I loved this polish. This box was totally worth this bottle right here because it's gorgeous and just heaven to work with. So next month, February. So the dance for next month's box is going to be Samba, and it looks actually kind of exciting, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now here comes the Choose Your Own Ending, guys. Do you guys remember those books? Those were my favorite books to read as a kid, the Choose Your Own Ending. I would like to know from you guys if you want me to talk about next month's colors. So since SquareHue does reveal the colors for next month's box, do you guys want me to talk about that? Do you want me to share it? Let me know, because I can totally do that for you guys. We can talk about and speculate and ooh and ah over the beautiful colors, or keep them a secret and we won't talk about it until the next SquareHue video. Let me know. Just let me know. But that is my video for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!